Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my week one check-in for the month of February. So we are going to jump right on into it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Thanks for joining me for another one. So this week is going to be the 2nd through the 8th. I already have them filled out. So we're going to go through it, talk about what's been going on, and then get into our weekly check-in. So if you don't see anything here, or for this month, I'm just using my Amex card for all of our charges. If you see something else, that means I just used a different card at that point. So on the 2nd, which I believe was a Friday, y'all, um, I went to Subway and I had Subway for lunch, and that was for $10.15. That is going to come out of my personal category. And then also on the 2nd, which it should have been swapped, but this is just what happened on the 2nd. That morning, I ended up getting Starbucks for breakfast. And I really just I didn't buy any coffee. I just got a sandwich. And now that I'm thinking of it, that sandwich was hella expensive. But I realized I forgot oatmeal at home that day, and I didn't have anything for breakfast and clearly nothing to have for lunch. So I ended up having to buy stuff. And it wasn't until like the end of it all that I remembered that I had a hold on. Yeah, that I had a gift card, y'all. I still have gift cards that I could have used to cover these purchases. So my feelings are hurt, but it is what it is. So that was what happened on the 2nd. Then I also ended up needing gas. So I went and got gas at HEB and I spent $44.16, and that came out of the gas category. Then the next day, which was Saturday, I did my large grocery haul. So I went to HEB. I spent $153.66, and then went to Walmart and did a Walmart like delivery. They delivered it, and I spent $113.36 there. Then, while I was at HEB, I had a larger haul, but $83.89 were household stuff. I stocked up on baby girl some pull-ups, and I know I got her a like body wash or whatnot, and I can't remember. Oh, and I bought like another big like baggie um that I had got that I get for the house that has like different size bags in there for like holding snacks and sandwiches and stuff like that in there. So that's what I did. And then on the 3rd, also that morning, I went and got my hair done. I put it under on budget because I did not budget for it, and I wasn't going to have enough money to actually pay to do my hair and buy the products. So, which it wasn't really products. I bought one pack of weave for my hair, but then while I was in there, we needed more hair oil. So I picked up like some Mazzani nighttime hair oil for myself and then some Blue Magic. Then, y'all, I realized that I thought I had lost like my little like beanie thing that I wear over my head. So I picked up one of those, and then I had saw um what is it, like beads, the bigger beads that fits onto baby girl's hair. So I picked up a pack of that, and that all of that kind of came out to $34.03. So I just put hair products and I put it under a budget, but I will have the money to like pay it back, but I want to put it under on budget because it really was not budgeted. And then I went and got my hair braided, and that was $50, and that came out of my personal. If y'all see over here, when I originally set this up, I did not spell it correctly, and I tried to go back and fix it. And if I did, it was going to change up the whole allocation to where everything went. So I just decided to leave it there until I had time to play around and see if I can get it fixed. But I mean, I know what it is. I just missed the R in personal. And then this charge from HEB that I put on the 3rd for $21.35, I added it to groceries, but that was the nachos that I actually ended up buying outside of our groceries for the dinner that Saturday on the 3rd. I was teetering tottering between if I wanted it to be quote unquote eating out or if I wanted to add it to groceries and I just decided, let's go ahead and add it to groceries. So that's what I did. I didn't actually go back out and go shopping again. On the 4th, I did some more household things. I don't remember exactly all the things that I bought, but I know I bought like some like personal stuff, that time of the month, and some other things that I had missed that we needed. So that was 65 out of household. And then on the 6th, I used my Walmart card because we had got a notice saying that they were having a Valentine's Day party. And so I needed to go and pick up baby girl some Valentine's Day stuff. And I told myself that I was not going to spend what I didn't need to spend. So I bought her a pack of, what is it, like Welch's fruit snacks and some Valentine's Day cards. And I said, I'm not going to do anything more. And then within that, this groceries was I needed to get some butter. So I picked up some butter. And then I don't remember what the household stuff. Oh, the household stuff was, y'all, I picked up some lunch containers because we needed lunch containers because we are completely out now. So I bought like a great value kind. It came with like 96 pieces for $10, and then I bought like a smaller pack. So we were good with that until those are done. But I waited, y'all, because remember I kept saying I'm running out, I'm running out, I'm running out. But I waited and waited and waited until we were literally out of plastic containers. Then on the 7th, I went and got gas again for 37.77. I started eating well on the 3rd of February, but I really wanted the barbecue and it wasn't budgeted for. So we had a food truck that comes out every Thursday to our community. Y'all, the barbecue was A1 and I spent $16. I got two meats. I did ribs and chicken, and I could have just ate the ribs and the chicken, but no, Janelle needed to go and have the macaroni and the mashed potatoes as well too. So yeah, that's what happened that day. But those were all of my expenses, you guys, for the first week of the month. Now we're going to get into the actual check-in and see where we're at in terms of all the things that we are budgeting for. So we are going to first start off with my rollover. So from last month to this month, I had $5.24. Oops, not 500. I wish. $5.24 that rolled over from January to February. This month, I'm still budgeting $400. And then for this week, I spent $291.21. So that leaves me with $114.14 for the next 3 weeks. Keep in mind that like that was a huge bulk shopping. And so the next couple of weeks, although as I'm doing this video, I've already done my grocery shopping for the following week. And we'll see what happens with that. But really and truly, all I'm picking up is just like fruits and veggies, so this should really be enough money. Um, Next is gonna be gas. I did not roll over anything, y'all. That's just where I was, but I budgeted $230 for gas this month, and this week I spent $81.93 on gas. So that leaves me with $148.07 for the remainder of the month, which I think it should be good because I don't have to go to my hairdresser for the remainder of this month, I believe. So I won't have a lot of long driving, but we'll see what happens. Household, I rolled over $56.65. Oh, I wish that was in the bank account, y'all. $56.65. I budgeted $150. This month, or this week, I should say, I spent $164.26. So that's going to leave me with $42.39 for the rest of the month. We're going to have to figure something out because I don't know if that's going to last us for the remainder of the month. Spending, I started off with $0. I added 15 to that. and nothing was spent. I am trying to build this up because I know that baby girl is going to be having pictures sometime either in March or April. So if I can get some money in the spending account, then that would be able to cover her pictures and potentially any outfit we decide to buy for her pictures. Next is going to be eating out. We rolled over $5. We budgeted 15 and we have not spent anything. So we are at $20. And I'm just thinking if my husband gives me another $5, he will be home the next weekend of like the 17th, 18th or whatever. So whenever he's home, we do get a little bit more. We eat a little bit more, so we'll see what happens. But I really want those wings. But I have wings at home that I could probably just cook and save that money for another day. So we'll see what happens. So this is where we are for our cashless envelopes for our household account. We rolled over $66.89. We added $810. We spent $537.29, and we have a remainder of $339.60 to work with for the remainder of the month. Now, my personal is in my own account. I rolled over $54 because they added some interest, which made it an even $54. It was really like $53 and some change. And I budgeted 60. Well, actually, I should say that I budgeted $80 because I get $10. I'm wondering, every time I get paid, $10 goes into that account. So I'm wondering if I know those $10 are going to go there. So I'm going to put $80, $60 that I actually transfer in there, and $20 that automatically goes in there. So it got $80, and I have spent $65.29. And that leaves me with $68.71 remaining for the rest of the month. And let me just tell y'all, that is not going to be enough either. Because once I take out my hair again, that's only gonna leave me with $18, and I need to cut my nails down because they have grown out. So I'm probably gonna have to find some extra money to plump this up some. So we'll see what happens. So started off with 54 for personal, added 80, spent 65.29, and I have $68.71. So when it comes to sinking funds, I don't budget or roll over anything. Although it would be interesting to see what I started off with just as a whole. Oh, I might add that in for next month. I mean next week because I don't know what the total is. But start off with a rollover number, what I budget to put in there, and then what was spent, and then what's the remaining. So I might actually do that. But for right now, we're just gonna put what was spent, and we took out $6.92 for sinking funds, and that was for holidays. So that was all that was spent. It's not a negative amount, it's just coming out, but there's nothing here. And then for on a budget, we had $50.03. So, and there's no money in unbudget. The goal is to have no money in unbudget. So we are negative per se in that. But between sinking funds and on budget, we spent $56.95. So y'all, that is my weekly check-in for the first paycheck, no, first paycheck, for the first week in February. I hope you guys enjoyed it and was able to see just what was going on this week. And it gives you the motivation to track your expenses and see where your money is going and how you can save or tweak